So, oh, by the way, the laptop this morning. So, needless to say, I only got a few hours sleep last night, and I actually used the laptop on my desk, and I was like hurting so bad this morning. I left my laptop on my desk, so I got to use this little Chromebook. I always get sick over spring break. Don't know why. It's just me, I guess. Anyway, all right. So I'm probably just going to count some summative grades for this week and the week prior to spring break, only if you did better, only if it's going to improve your grade. Okay, so if you blew off the quiz test or something, you get a freebie. Oh, God, see? I'm telling you, man, it's not good. If I run out of here, you guys know why. All right, so here's what we're going to do. I posted this week's stuff, and anybody that requested out, let me talk about the retakes, because I did see some retakes in my email early last week. If you sent me a retake, I'm just going to automatically give you the test score grade, because I'm assuming you worked hard for it, you studied, and you're waiting for the retake, and it never came. I'm telling you, man, I'm not going to make it. And I'm just going to give you 100%. I know that you emailed me a couple times, so I'm just going to do the 100% for those. Okay. All right, so that's that. The redemption test. Okay, and I talked about this. Before break. There's 3 redemption tests. We had 3 units. We had Unit 1, Unit 2, and Unit 3. Unit 1 went through systems of equations. Really easy stuff, guys. That's like ultimate review of Algebra 1. Everybody should take that test, because I'm assuming everybody can get an A on that. I mean, half the test is like solving for X on 2-step equations or drawing a line or something, okay? That would really, really boost your grade, okay? Unit 2 was nonlinear. That one gets a little tough because that has, the graphing. I think it was graphing. Nope, that's quadratics. I can't remember what Unit 2 was. Anyway, the test is on there. Try. It's not going to hurt your grade. Can only raise your grade. Now, think about this. Okay. Oh, Unit Test 3, I broke up into 2 parts. Okay. I broke it up into 2 parts because the tests are timed, and I think there's just too much. It would take you guys too long to do Unit 3 redemption test. So I broke it up into 2 parts. So there's actually 4 tests, but really 3, because look at that, it's like some kind of Spock thing. And that 3rd test is 2 parts. So what I would do, now think about this. If you haven't done a thing for this course, if you haven't done a thing, now, if you do, test 1, which is very easy, but each one's worth 33.3% of your grade. Now, I just thought of this. I don't know how this is going to work out. Okay, so if you do Unit 1 and you get an A, okay, can you guys see this? Because this Chromebook doesn't show me everything. Anyway, it's driving backwards. All right, so you get a 90%. Everybody should get at least a 90%, if not 100. It's that easy, okay? And then the second one, well, maybe the second one was a little harder, but it's still Algebra 1. It was like absolute, I think it was like absolute values. A little harder stuff. Maybe you get 80%, right? And let's see if you just, Quadratics, well, that was pretty hard. Okay. You had some of it, you should have had in Algebra 1. I should say most of it, but some of it was new, Algebra 2 thrown in there. But it was hard. So maybe you got 50%. Okay. So that's 17, 22 out of 300, right? 220 out of 300. Get my handy dandy calculator here. That's a C. Okay. You spend maybe 4 or 5 hours this week, maybe 6, couple of days. Do the reviews first, then do the test. You got one shot at the test. It's timed, so do the reviews first. You can get a C, even though you get an F on one of the tests. Now let's say, well, maybe I just can't do test number 3. Let's get a 0 on test number 3, right? Okay, so that gives us 170. And guess what? It'll round up to a passing grade. So if you haven't done a thing all semester long and you take easy test 1, you get an A on it. And then you do not so well, average hard test number 2 and you get a B on it, you pass the course. See what a nice guy I am? Now, those of you who are, and we do have some students that are, that have been doing very, very well the entire time. It's not that they're special or anything. It's probably because they're going to go on into a mathematics field and they really need to learn that mathematics. Now, yeah, granted, the redemption test will get you to pass the course, but it's definitely not going to get you guys into a scientific or mathematical field. You're going to have to take probably lower level courses at a college if you decide to go into a math or science field. However, to get you through high school, and I don't want to put this down or anything, but through this crappy year, and I can't emphasize crappy enough, I think this will be enough to get you through this situation, okay? For those of you who are really going into a math or science field and are really trying hard and have been all term, yeah, actually it is a semester worth of stuff. You could take the test as well. If you're on that borderline BA, maybe it'll push you over to an A. It's always good to do some extra review. And speaking of the reviews, I'm going to put a topic of redemption test with the reviews on there. I have to make the videos of the reviews yet, but you can certainly do the reviews without the videos because it's on Delta Math, and everybody knows they have videos on Delta Math. Oh, my stomach feels better. I'm tempted to drink my coffee now. If you guys got questions about this, I know there's even a couple of parents that sent me some emails, so I'm going to try to explain this to your parents in somewhat of hopefully the shorter the better with the emails to help you get you through this. And of course, if you guys have any questions, please email me and or stick around at the end of the meeting here. I'll talk to you individually. Meanwhile, in Google Classroom, the Google Classwork page has your assignments. I'm going to go ahead, and the first thing I'm going to do is get that grade tracker sheet done for you guys so you can start your work. And we'll start from there, okay? Any questions comments, or concerns, remember, don't take the redemption test, the unit redemption test, until you're absolutely ready, because you get one chance and it's timed. I think it's an hour and a half for each unit test. They're all up on Delta Math. Any questions? I don't know if the volume is working on this thing, so maybe type it out if you have a question. Or just say, I have a question. Are we good, guys? I really want everybody to pass this course. Any way I can help you to do it, I will get you to pass this course. All right, I'm going to leave this on.